What's going on, people? It's a lovely day today, I'm not gonna lie. That's raising the mood a little bit, considering, of course, the reason for this video. I've just been having the same problems. The laptop keeps popping, it keeps slowing down when I'm trying to use Premiere and really get into a workflow. So it has slowed me down. It's definitely kind of demotivated me or unmotivated me from just sticking at it and keeping it going. I did have a bit of a longer streak of editing yesterday, which was nice, but then I had to sort out my Time Machine backup, which was quite tough. Apple users, please, once again, let me know. I'm still having teething problems and teething issues. I've got a 1TB Mac and I've got a 1TB SSD. Please tell me if that is what you're supposed to have when trying to do a Time Machine backup, because so I did a Time Machine backup maybe about 5 days ago and I tried to redo it again, and this is after I took files off the Mac just to free up space for editing and stuff like that. So I had less memory consumption at that moment in time, but the SSD still said that it was full, and I basically had to format the drive again and start again. I don't know if that is normal, if that is what is supposed to happen, or from my understanding, I thought that it would just kind of be smart and renew everything, if that makes any sense. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe I just don't understand it yet. Every time I look here, I really like this view. So I'm back at work tomorrow, which, no, it's not nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've enjoyed being off. I've enjoyed catching up on making videos, if I'm honest, editing videos, being creative. I've definitely got a chance to dabble in that over the Christmas period. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about my working life. But yeah, I'm excited to doing a lot more in the new year. If I can do more content like this, that'd be awesome, because it would just, I feel like it would get me out a little bit more. It will get me doing the things that I want to do more consistently. You know where I'm going with this. More of this kind of content, more photos, more video projects, and ultimately more collaborations within the creative industry. Hopefully, at some point, I haven't really decided on a plan yet, but hopefully at some point there will be some creativity on a full-time basis. We'll see.
Hey there, complete just a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
There's the machine.
Good stuff. You should be able to get done today for instance. It's more not pretty quiet, so.
All right, cool, got you.
I think we'll be on time. I'll start it now.
Thank you.
All right, no.
Cool, speak soon. Thank you. So I've got a bit of a longer wait than I thought I would, if I'm honest. I don't know really what I was expecting. It wasn't going to be done in no time. So yeah, whilst I'm here and I'm chilling, Emma's just in doing what women do, shopping. So I'm going to quickly look through the hashtag. There's definitely been some more engagement from the last time I was here, so I appreciate you all for that. It's been nice to see. Should have picked a better location, because the Wi-Fi in town is shocking. Oh my God, already. So JMac, thank you very much. I&I Visuals, awesome. The reflections are nice. Just that whole scene is nice. Where is this? Harwich, Dover Court. So not too far from where I am. Not too far. Really nice. I think I definitely need to utilize the seafronts that we have around here. But yeah, awesome work, I&I. Am I saying that right? I&I. Thank you, JMac. You're spreading out my feed here. I'm really liking the bokeh that you got on this shot here. Oh, the symmetry with the legs. BCE photography. That is awesome. New Year's Day stroll. I love that. I love how the horizon's straight too. Griff, I've already liked your pick. 2021, come to an end. Happy New. Oh yeah, right. I like it. So you must have. Did you have the tripod there? That looks like it's pretty stationary still. You might not need a tripod for that, but yeah. Right, so we're still relatively new to this hashtag. So MarvellousVisuals, if you didn't know, on videos like this, I will always try and get you guys featured. Anything that draws to my eye, I'll pick out and highlight and compliment you on your good work. I don't really know what to do myself, but I'll tell you what, I'll try and be somewhat productive with the, I've got my A7R4 and the 135, so I'm gonna shoot on the way home and get a couple of shots. I'll whack on the GoPro, and yeah, hopefully it's done today, because like I said, I'm back at work tomorrow and I really don't want to have to miss a day, an evening of editing. Hopefully, I want to have it sorted, guys. I want to just be able to edit properly. So yeah, let's get into it. 21% left. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I've really been enjoying shooting and getting my subjects in the bottom of the frame. Just having a load of the top of the picture as like negative space. Well, not negative space, but just scenery space. And yesterday, or the day before even, days are flying by, I was enjoying shooting also at higher apertures. Because on the 1P5, you still get that depth of field, you know? You definitely get a lot more sharpness out of it too. You can just walk ahead if you want. It's ma'am. Am I going where? Actually, yeah, I might stop it. One sec. I'm just gonna go over there. My favorite sign to take a photo of. Just gotta cut it off in the right place. Yeah, always one of my favorites. Shot of the mill. Sorry? That would have been a situ. Got that. I don't think I did.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Yeah, no, he said that's fine, doesn't need it.
Doesn't need it. Awesome. Thank you.
Should be fine.
Alright, bye.
See you later.
Oh, guys, I feel like such a donut. I was just saying to M that creating content is hard, man. Like, it's hard. There's so many things that go into just turning on the camera and doing. Maybe I overthink it. Sometimes I just put too much on my plate. Yeah, long story short, I went to the Apple store, gave them my Mac, as you saw, and I forgot to change my password and leave them with the password. Of course, if they were getting into the machine or changing anything, then they wouldn't be able to do so. So it's just little things like that, like being able to, I'm not there yet. I know I eventually will be better with it, but little things like that where you just, because you're concentrating on creating the content, you forget about little things like that that are big things really. Because I could have been walking back another half an hour, 40 minutes of my time. Not to say that I'm doing much on my last day, especially with no laptop, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I just thought I'd let you guys in on some of my teething problems. Hopefully with things like this happening, I'll then learn to, it will become somewhat second nature when I'm doing more of this type of content. Well, at least that's what I'm gonna tell myself. All right. Don't worry, it's just me who's waiting for the Mac, hopefully.
Oh, the Mac.
Hopefully.
It might be ready.
Yes. Yes. That's the man right there. Yeah. Ah, yes. That'd be great.
In stock in John Lewis, but I won't get back to the shop in time. So I bought the laptop.
Here you go.
Awesome.
So it's had a full logic board replacement.
Awesome.
So here we go.
Thank you.
I want to quickly confirm everything's working as the
Yeah.
way it should be.
So will it just turn on like a brand new Mac now?
Yeah, effectively so.
Okay.
So yeah, you definitely shouldn't have any more of the issues since we've replaced both the top case and the logic board.
And the speakers
And the speakers.
I think the only thing that might be left is the battery, unless you change that too.
You change the battery as well.
Right, so basically I've got a brand new 14
And the
inch.
display as well.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
display will be the same one from the previous one.
But they last time it was in, they replaced the display
did
too.
we?
So it's basically a brand new Mac.
Yeah.
Apart from, I think the bottom
The
case.
bottom case is the one remaining bit.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, hopefully it should be fine. If not, you can pop it back again.
All right. Well, that's been useful anyway. I'm gonna put this back and just, yeah, hope it doesn't pop anymore.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Anyway, like,
Thank you.
hope you have fun getting on with that.
Yeah, thank you. Take care. You wouldn't believe how happy I am. Those few hours of me not having a laptop, it's unreal. Like, not to say that I'm like, can't do anything without it, but it made a difference, man. It makes a difference to my life, especially when I've got things I want to do, projects I want to keep on top of. It's really, yeah, I'm happy I got it back today. A few more hours to edit before work time, so I'm gonna get onto that. I'm gonna test it out. Yeah, hopefully all is good. Ooh. Here we go. Right. I don't know if there are options for a time machine backup, but yeah, we'll see. So this has happened a couple of times, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Every time it comes back, it's like the casing isn't clipped in properly. Makes some clicking sounds like that. I think it's okay now. Well, I hope it's alright, but should be fine. Network could not be configured, come on. Right, here we go. Migration assistant. Right, so we're gonna go from a Mac, time machine backup, or start up disk, connect to AC power. Oh my life. I have not got my charger. Hang on. Your Mac is running on battery power. It's strongly recommended that you connect to, oh no, so I still can. It's just strongly recommending it. Let's continue with that. Your system needs to be updated. All right, so let's update it. This is just, oh, this is making it so hard. Let's connect to this bloody Wi-Fi. How about that? Stop giving me problems. Let's see if I get my phone, will it connect to my phone as a network? Marv's iPhone. It's taken a hell of a long time. It's just a Wi-Fi network, bro. It's just a net. Ah, yes, it connected. Migration assistant, yes. Let's try and update it. Find an update, come on. Install an update. It's probably gonna rinse my data, but oh, it's going so slow. It's trying to download 3 gig. In the last 20 seconds, it's done 30 megabytes. Right. This is long. So it's downloaded after God knows how long. Couldn't it have been installing whilst downloading? Like, isn't that a thing? Finally. Oh, I hope it's finally.
Yes.
So, I'm sure you guys just heard that. Right, what do I do now? What do I do? What do I actually do? It's so frustrating because it's doing it a lot less. It's not as bad as what it was before, but it's still doing it. Like, what happens? Is this a problem with Premiere? Is this a problem with the software that I've installed? And I don't think I've installed anything that's too strenuous. There's nothing running in the background. Like, I've closed everything other than Lightroom. I've got Lightroom and Premiere open at the moment, and that's it. And it's still popping. They've changed everything. The only thing left is the bottom of this case. Like, literally the shell. I've got a shell, like the shell of the actual MacBook. That's the only thing left in it. So it's yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, you guys let me know what you think that I should do in the comments, and I will sort my head out, sort things out, and yeah, hopefully this won't stop me from creating. If you see this video, of course, in reasonable time from, we're on the 4th of Jan, but I've got other things that I've got to be editing, so if it's not out within reasonable time, then you know why. It's Future Marv here, just with a quick update, because it's been, today is the 4th, so it's been a whole month now. So most of what you've just watched has happened all within the first, I don't know, 15 days or so. What's been happening in the meantime is I've been speaking with Apple, and they've ultimately given me 3 options.
From our side, we have 2 main options, okay? So
3 very long options. The first option was to go through consumer law, which I had just gone through a situation with my phone where I was unsuccessful. So if I'm honest, I'm a little bit scorned by consumer law. However, it is still a little bit more difficult than what is led on, and I don't think I'll be going down that route for my own personal reasons and so on and so forth. But the other 2 options are to continue to keep sending it back to repair.
a software issue and try to isolate that. The second part is we can consider that for some reason on the last repair on the Mac, something failed, and that's why it's not. That's why the pop sound is still happening on the Mac. So we can just take the Mac to an Apple store again.
Which the Ipswich store have let me know. Look, they've done everything that they can to make sure that this Mac is in working order, and it's clearly not working. But then lastly, why it's taken so long is I've been speaking with diagnostics. I believe that's their field and what they say they are. But ultimately, I've had to do various tests for them, which is really strenuous, I'm not gonna lie. I've had to basically show them the problem over and over again. I've had to send them loads of documentation via video to explain what's happening. I've had to sit with them for hours. Guys, I'm not joking. I've had at least 4 calls now, and every one of those calls has lasted more than 2 hours. I'm not going through that option with you, because I've already been through that option, and you told me that if I can get it to replicate this time, then it will more likely be solved and it will move on. I'm not doing that, because even if I was to get it to replicate and it were to happen again, then they could just come out with something else. You don't have a definitive solution or answer for me. You're just telling me, let's move to the next step. Let's try this. Let's try that. And you'll probably keep doing that until I get really bored of you. I've now been escalated to a manager who's currently going through the process with me today, actually, after I finish this video. That's another reason why I'm trying to push this through and send it out before having to go onto a new partition. So a little bit more about that process. On my current Mac system and setup, I've had to demonstrate the problem, record that, send that off to the technical team. The technical team have now turned around and said, right, you need to do this on a different user. So I then had to do it on a separate user. They've now turned around again and said, right, try a different partition. So we've had to make a new partition in the drive. This will make it look like a new Apple Mac computer with none of my data on it. All I downloaded was Spotify and Premiere, because that's what I generally use and that's what generally ticks it off. So I've had to go through all of that process with a new partition, and it still didn't work. And here's the funny part, guys. Well, it's not funny, clearly. I still managed to prove it. I still managed to show them that it was still popping and lagging. And they turned around, I think, let's say I gave it to them on a Monday. They got back to me at the end of the week saying, well, there was actually an update on Tuesday. We need to do it all over again, just in case the update fixed it. Right.
To check the information that we sent them, there was a release of an update, and
No,
quite
but there wasn't
issues
though.
like this are prepared.
So the update didn't fix it, and yeah, and that's what I'm doing this week, basically proving, or this evening now, proving that it just didn't work. So whilst editing this video, it's been popping like crazy, like every few seconds, especially if there's photos in there, it just pop, snap, crackle, and pop, and it's really hard to edit with. I know some people might just be saying, "Oh yeah, that's a bit dramatic. It's just popping. You can just, you know." But if you've got video projects that you actively have to listen out to the audio for, it's just not what you expect out of a brand new Mac. So I think the plan is, because I got really pissed off with him and I ended up putting the phone down earlier on this week, because I was just like, this is a joke. How long does this last for? You tell me this. Let's say we sit on the phone for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and it doesn't happen in Safari. You're going to turn around and tell me, right? Oh, it's solved, it's fixed. And then the moment that I go back into Premiere or Lightroom or whatever, and it starts happening again, what are you going to tell me? That's my problem. The fact that you couldn't answer that question straight away. And he kind of gave me a timeline, just said, look, we can go through those last two options, either sending it back or going through this diagnostics report. Ultimately, they're trying to get to a point where software isn't the problem. So I'm hoping today will be a turning point where clearly software isn't the issue. And anyone, please, if you have an M1 MacBook Pro 2021, not the Max version, but the Pro. I think the most famous YouTuber that I've seen with just the Pro is Potato Jet. But he hasn't said there are any issues. If you guys have issues in Premiere, please speak up, because like I feel like it is just me. I feel like I've got a dodgy version of it and it just needs to be sorted out. Because I'm tired of it. So that's been it. Wish me luck for later. I'll probably let you know in the comments what's happened, what's going on. But I'm hoping that with all this information, I'll be able to replicate it today on the new partition. And yeah. Anyway, a sign out with old Marv. But yeah, on a bright note, if you've enjoyed this kind of content, make sure you let me know by hitting the like button, hitting the comment button, and just telling me your favorite bits about what I did today. I don't usually do this type of vlog-ish thing. So like I said, let me know if you've enjoyed it and I'll try and do more content like this. If not, then I'll just get back to the table where I usually sit, and we'll keep it going the same way. Until the next upload, speak to you soon. Peace. Got them football charts, go on. No, they need a new one. They need a full version. Note to self, Marv, always check to see if the Wi-Fi works in the area before starting the hashtag. Yeah, what's going on?
100 quid.
So those are the type of people that you get in Ipswich Town. That's why it's harder to do stuff like this.